I'm gonna make this real quick. It's only saying it's 9:09 in the PM. PM. I'm not gonna say too much, man. So I keep hearing this word, dispensation, being thrown around, and the brother Benjamin, he's the one that typically throws it around. Uh, and I was looking it up on Google, using the AI and sophisticated machines to, get our results that we want. But they also had me thinking about that scripture where it says, the day with the Lord is like a 1,000 years. Well, it's like a day to us, like 1,000 years to the Lord. Like a day to the Lord is like 1,000 years to us. So the scripture says that when man falls asleep, the Lord puts the instruction in his head to do what he's gonna do the next day. Cause we're pretty much like, we have like a manual script. We have like a digital instruction. We follow the true instruction by the Most High. I am. You know, there was only begotten Son, Lord, King of Kings. That's over everything that this dimension can offer physically, mentally. It can only stimulate the carnal, but we're being stimulated by the spirit. But anyways, what I was thinking about, by doing, I'm gonna make it real quick. What I was thinking about by doing the scripture is that um, funny it's 9/11. That's when the Twin Towers fell. But yeah, that was horrible. Everything's all orchestrated in this place. So each dispensation, right? Is it a whole different time? Is it a whole different reality? Is it a whole different way of thinking? A whole different like frequency and spirit? Because we know reality, like personally for me, I know all the brothers be doing their videos and shit like that. And, even though we're all separate, we're all together in the spirit, from west to the east, up, down, northwest, north, south. This time of war. And, I mean, I understand to a certain extent. I don't understand it fully. But due to, us, growing up, living in all this crap, smart. Every day, like the sun goes down, right? We know that when the sun goes down, it's the beginning of the next day. Is it a whole new dispensation? What is it exactly? And who is it? How can I help you? Is it a whole new dispensation? Is it like, okay, it's a whole thing that keeps repeating itself like a circle? The scripture says Ezra's, he likened the Lord's judgment like a circle. So from the time, I was born, I'm gonna say for me, or everybody and not me, we all have lives or our personal shit we got to deal with. Personally for me, I'm building myself up. People don't got to listen. I don't want people to listen. It's all going out in the airwaves anyway. Everybody has to hear the word of the Lord. The end is already manifest. The ones that deserve to hear it, and the ones that don't. 1/3 and the 2/3. Man, we know that these tares are gonna be cut off, perish out the way. But I got love for my brothers, man, and I appreciate the brother for doing what he's doing. The big prophet, man. Thank you, Huck. Sincerely, I love you, Huck, dude. Love you, bro. But we're in that time, man. All the brothers that understand who you are. That's why I've been reading the Book of Enoch, because it tells you, it's telling me a lot of things that I wouldn't have known if I didn't read it. Fiction is more true than real life. We know places of fantasy. It's not fucking real. It's all make believe, man. See, and we're all pieces to that bigger puzzle. To this whole grand scheme of things. I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm a little nervous, but I'm holding myself intact. Scripture says confidence. Lord is a strong refuge. Nigga, fuck this place, man. I ain't putting my trust in this place. I'm putting my trust in the Most High. But like I was saying, going back to the dispensations, is each day that we wake up, is it something new? Is it a whole different time frame, a whole different realm? Because I know I don't want to always talk about this, because things happen, and I'm trying to fix things and try to, clear things up. I don't want to muddy the waters because we want to see clearly in these times. We want to see who's doing what's what, who's with the eternal family, because or who's not. Three classifications of men: sons of men, sons of the wicked, the sons of God. You know, the Hebrews, Paul understood it, Peter understood it, everybody understood it. That's why they were teaching the new covenant. Pharisees denied the new covenant shit. Nigga, we in the new covenant, bro. Can't deny that. What's wrong with you guys? But that's the spirit of Israel. GMS, all these guys. Yeah. But anyways, man, hey, no graven images. We're seeing the Lord as he is. He's a spirit. But I'm gonna say it again. So the dispensations. So every time we come back, is it a whole different dispensation? Is it a whole different time? Is it a whole different like realm? I'm not being stupid. I'm really asking the question. Brothers can leave a comment. As far as the comments, I'll be paying attention to things that are being said. Check mark. As far as everything that's being played, everybody already knows who they are. You don't need a verification. You should know who you are by now. That's pretty much what everything we've been going through is built us up for this point. You know, for this fucking time, man. So brothers, live up, man. Be excited. I'm excited. Like play music, it stimulates my my mental noggin. You know, because our people are lively stones, man. You know, we love music. But anyways, I'm gonna say it again. We're not like the Egyptians. We love music. All right. The Hebrews were lively, but the dispensation. So every time we come back, it's a whole different dispensation. And when is the dispensation gonna end? Is it gonna be like the same thing every day? Because we know days, time, and all this crap. Everything's falling in on itself. And I'm gonna say before I go, even this morning, right? You know, with the AI and everything like that, everything's being picked up on. But what they can't pick up on is the call. So if you have that number, then you can pick up the call. You know, the phone is ringing, the sound's blowing, you know, the trumpets are being blown. And truth. The dispensations. Every time we come back, is it a different dispensation? Is it like a dispensation that depending on the scriptures, or is it depending on what is it depending on? Like each time. And like Ezra said, you know, when you hear a rain, right, or a cloud, it's thundering, but what's remaining is like the puddle. So we know there's a little bit more left than a little bit more remaining than was actually came. See, so I'm gonna put my little rod right there, that scepter, you know, and that's what all these women that's gonna cleave to one man are gonna worship. Scripture said we're gonna break them with an iron scepter, the iron rod which will rule the nations, man. So it's definitely a change in many different forms, and it's a good change. The earth is fucked up. The earth is defiled. Fuck this place, man. You know, and pretty soon, you know, I was walking to Papago. Hey, these different shit that's taking place, different devices and different things, all gonna be rolling down the street pretty soon, man. See, that's why I was like, hey, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like Ezra, so I'm in that spirit where I'm just trusting and I am. See, that's it. Tell everybody look within you. But according to the dispensations, I be having a lot of deja vu moments, and I be having a lot of strange dreams. I don't know everything. I'm nobody. How can I help you? I've been having a lot of strange dreams, but I'm like, hey, you know, what we understand about him is we understand we can access certain things, and it's not mythical. It's not astronomical. You know, that you have to go far out to reach. It's not rocket science, man. It's right there, right in front of you. So, the dispensations, every time we close our eyes and open our eyes, the astral projection is real. What is it depending on? And how, like, is it depending on everything that's happened before it's happening all over again? Yeah, the earth is already fucked up. So, you know, reading these scriptures and seeing the Lord as he is, we're reading the blueprint of how everything's going to play out.